Good evening everyone, it's Andy Glenn here from Sharks TV, joined post-match by Solway Sharks head coach Martin Grubb. Martin, a 2-3 victory to Leeds. It was a tough one really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we got caught up in emotion in the first period. I think we obviously the home opener, it's been a while getting back here for obviously the work that's been done, and I just think we're really scrappy in that first period. We were a little bit all over the place, and with the goals we conceded, power play and all, they were just too easy. So we played a little bit too emotional, and then we've talked about at the end of the first period. I thought it was a scrappy hockey game, but I still think we were a bit better in the second, and then obviously we managed to win that third period, got the goalie off, tried to see if we can get a point and force it to overtime, and never really got that chance. But I can't fault their effort. I think the players' effort was there. Yeah, it was good, but as I've said to them, I think we need to find a bit of composure and a wee bit of quality. That's the difference between 3-2 loss and maybe getting someone out of that. And there just maybe wasn't enough quality offensively, especially for me tonight.
As you said, it was 2 power play goals in the first period. I kind of felt a bit for Dylan because his net guard come off. I'm guessing because he's Canadian and it's not compulsory to wear net guards over there. He maybe wasn't aware that he then had to skate over, to skate out the game as such, and they called him for an equipment violation, and obviously they scored from that. And that was probably the only thing that really split the teams as such. Leeds managed the game at the end really smart. They had some composure at the end, whereas sometimes other teams go a bit frantic when you pull the keeper, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I think on Stewie's one, he actually said at the end of the first period he apologised because he didn't even realise it was off, which makes it even worse. And then I'd love to see Boydie's one back because it was right in front of me and I didn't see anything there. But allegedly there was a penalty, and they score off of both of them, and it's tough to take. But yeah, we've still got to be better. We had chances of our own, we had power plays of our own. We scored 3 power play goals last week, and credit to Leeds, they never really gave us a lot of looks. And you're right, when obviously we pulled Marzi there at the end, and they were just composed. They've been over the course. Obviously they're champions and for a reason, and they're a good team. And we've just got to learn. It's the little details we've got to learn. They were structured. They play a system. Obviously they're short and hurting right now, but everybody that comes in knows what the role is. And obviously there is that little element of we've still only had 4 practices here, which becomes tough, but it can't be an excuse anymore. Like, we're back, we're here. The fans have been excellent, and we need to start turning some of these close games. Instead of talking about these 1-goal games going against us now, we've got to start turning these into points.
As a neutral watching it, it was a great game to watch. The fans were great. It's great to be back in the rink, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming for obvious reasons, but the project here safeguards the future of the rink, which is the main thing. But it's so good to be back in our own rink, and obviously what is home for us. You've got to give loads of credit to the fans, both who've been coming on the road so far and we're here tonight, and both sets of fans tonight. Both teams have went hammer and tongs at it as much as they can. As I say, I'd like us to have a little bit more quality, but it's not, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a bad result as a first home game. But yeah, we really do need to start finding ways to give our fans someone to cheer for and send them home happy with points in the bag rather than these near misses.
Well, Leeds go 9 games in a row of wins. That's some performance. That shows you how good a team they are. We pushed them tonight, but tomorrow we go to face another informed team in Telford.
Yeah, obviously Leeds are on a streak right now, and fair play to them. We go to Telford, and my old friend Tommy's got them going really well right now. The biggest thing for us is we can't afford to be taking penalties. We've showed tonight, and Telford's power play is the hottest in the league right now. So with Henderson and Thompson, we know what we're going to face, but they're flying right now. So we've got to be smarter. We've got to be more clinical when we get chances. We've got to defend a little bit better. And just do the simple things so much better, and we'll give ourselves a chance, and we'll still go to Telford looking to obviously get the 2 points and see what happens.
Well, good luck tomorrow and hard luck on tonight, Martin.
Cheers, Andy. Thank you.